Welcome, Bully. All right, so today I'm drawing Tsathoggua. What's a Tsathoggua? Hello, I'm Torn Atkinson. What is a Tsathoggua? Let me look. In my. Where's my camera? My S. Peterson's Field Guide to Cthulhu Monsters. Find out what is a Tsathoggua. It's under T. And sorry, I have a cold. That's partly why I'm late. Shantak, no. Shoggoth, no. Shub-Niggurath, no. Star Vampire, no. Yogg-Sothoth, it's not in here. Maybe it's in the Dreamlands one. It's probably in the Dreamlands one. Field Guide to Creatures of the Dreamlands. Let's try this one. Is there a table of contents? There's a nice map of the Dreamlands in this book, which is definitely a selling feature. Let us go to. It's got to be in here, right? There it is. I saw it. I went too far. Magabird, Vunith, Tsathoggua. Here he is. Look at this guy. What a cutie patootie. Tsathoggua is an exceptional member of the powerful Great Old Ones. Other local members of this interstellar species include Cthulhu, Tsathoggua, and Hastur the Unnamable. On Earth, Tsathoggua is served by frightful amorphous beings known only as formless spawn. Perhaps he brought them with him when he arrived on Earth, or created them once here, or perhaps they chose to serve him when he arrived. He came to Earth from Saturn. I did not know that. I wonder if that's in the... Okay, so... let me read the quote from H.P. Lovecraft. And again, it doesn't say what book. I should know this. I'm the lead singer of the Cthulhu rock band, The Darkest of the Hillside Thickets. I should know in what H.P. Lovecraft story Tsathoggua first appeared. Quote, "It needed the nourishment of sacrifice, for it was a god. Of course, I couldn't get it the sort of sacrifices which it used to have in its day, for such things don't exist now. But there were other things which might do. The blood is the life, you know. Even the lemures and elementals that are older than the earth will come when the blood of men or beasts is offered under the right conditions." Yeah. And you know what? Let's do a little bit more research. And I'm also going to grab my phone from the other room because it's making noises. Hold for the doma. And we don't want it making noises. Okay. Where was I? Okay, so I'm gonna Google it. In what story did Tsathoggua first appear? He first appeared in Smith's short story, The Tale of Zatampra Zyros, in 1929, published in 1931 issue of Weird Tales. Oh no, wait, hang on. The Lovecraft wiki and the regular wiki gives different. He was introduced in. Yes. Okay. He is the creation of American writer Clark Ashton Smith and is part of the Hyperborean cycle. Blah, 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 blah. The Tale of Zatampra Zyros, which we have. And why is that? I see. Yes, his first appearance in print, however, was in Robert E. Howard's story The Children of the Night in 1930. His next appearance in print was H.P. Lovecraft's story The Whisperer in Darkness, written in 1930 and published in the 1931 issue of Weird Tales. So, okay, here's the description from the Tale of Zatampra Zyros, in which the protagonists encounter one of the entity's idols. He was very squat and pot-bellied. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Let me tell you about my website, tornatkinson.com. Yeah, it's got original art for sale from me. That was published in various Call of Cthulhu books, various Dungeons & Dragons books, and other games and whatnot. And yes, I do have a Patreon. Thank you for asking. It's in the links below as well. And I'm on Blue Sky, and you're watching YouTube, and I got an Instagram. So all of that stuff is great. So let's get rid of that now. How about a purple background? Is that weird? Let's say that'll do. Let me just. Okay, this is our. I want round felt tip. This is an interesting pen, brush, but let's try engraver. Oh, that's a little. No, let's not try engraver. Let's try. What I usually use for these was fountain ink or bleed, I think. Let's try that. Let's go with that. Okay, so we know he's going to be pot-bellied. We got that. His head was more like a monstrous toad. Head. Toad. And his whole body was covered with an imitation of short fur. Okay. Imitation fur? Like fun fur? Short fur. Short fur. Giving somehow a vague sensation of both the bat and the sloth. Interesting. Interesting. His sleepy lids were half lowered over his globular eyes. Globular eyes. That's all one word, apparently. And the tip of a queer tongue. Queer tongue issued from his fat mouth. Fat mouth. What's a fat mouth? All right. Later in Smith, the Seven Geishas, Tsathoggua is described again by his great girth. Girth. We already got the pot belly. Bat-like furriness and the look of a sleepy black toad, which he has eternally. Okay. So he always looks like a sleepy black toad. Okay. Black Tsathoggua molded itself from a toad-like gargoyle to a sinuous line with hundreds of rudimentary feet. Oh my god. Okay. So, I was trying, what I usually do, I'm missing all the chats from Booley. He has an uncle on Saturn. Smith also showed Saturn in that story. Lovecraft had the original multiverse crossovers. Yes, indeed. I tried drawing Tsathoggua once, but the best I could do was a deep-sea angler. Well, that's pretty good, too. My fat mouth, this is Hello Watcher DM. My fat mouth has a really bad queer tongue as well. This is all good stuff. I was going to say, what I usually do in these 20-minute monsters, and let's take a look at some of them, shall we? It's been so long. There we go. There's Aboleth. In the later ones, I would actually write. I'm sure I can find one. Here's a drunk drider drawing a drowsy drow druid. So the alliteration was key in the later episodes of 20-minute monsters. So I thought, well, maybe I'll do alliteration for Tsathoggua. And I came up with some. Which I will share now with you. Where is it? Photos. Collections. That's the one. Screenshots. Of course, you could have a... Okay, let's get rid of the drider. You could have a tsunami, but that's not really a 20-minute drawing. And this is not really going to be... I'm not... We'll see what happens. But I was thinking, like, what if I did the Hokusai, the giant wave, but instead of water, it was all Tsathoggwas. It's tsunami of Tsathoggwas. And then you could have the island from the Darkest of the Hillside. I think it's song, Welcome to the Island. Right here. There's a little washed up boat. But that might be too much. There's a Tsukupin, Tsukupin, a large sailing canoe of the Yap Islands having a triangular sail and a single outrigger. That's interesting. Tsukupin. Tsukupin. I'll have to Google that, the picture. Tsuga, Tsuga, a tree with drooping branches and reflex cones. Tsubo, which is a Japanese unit of area equal to 35.58 square feet. Tsuris, which is trouble, distress. Oh, that's a good one. Tsuris, distress. How do I incorporate that into the drawing? The tsetse fly, we know that one. Tsessebes, which is an antelope. Just write it down and we can look it up. Tsessebebies. I'm already losing my power and my voice. But I got my ginger tea, which is, oh my God, it's quite hot. Why did I put it in a metal mug? I can't drink it or hold it. Okay. So we got Tsessebes. We got Tsar, of course. You know. Classic TS word. Sansa, which is a shrunken head. So if anyone has any ideas about what pose, originally I was thinking like, I'll just do them like, because, you know, the typical pose, well, let's look at some. Because I grabbed some poses as well. Some stuff online. This is from Helgi C. Balzer. Tsathoggua in the bottom of like a pit in the jungle or something, and a repeller is coming down, and you can see his fat mouth and his queer tongue and his bulbous eyes and the shaggy shagness going on there. This is a miniature from the game Cthulhu Death May Die, the miniature game, which is renowned for its excellent miniatures. And I agree. I like that he's got a bunch of different eyes. In the Darkest of the Hillside Thickets song, Welcome to the Island. What's the line? I should know it. I wrote it. A toad-like idol with 1,000 eyes. So maybe I'll have to add some extra eyes. I love his nipples there, his pendulent breasts, and we've got eyes on the shoulders and the knees. And I love the frog-like hands as well. Those are great, and the bumpy arms. It's very interesting. What else do we got? This is a miniature I had for a while. I think I sold it. Pretty sure I sold it. Probably 2 or 3 years ago. Of the furry. He's got bat ears as well. It's not mentioned in any of the literature that I read, but a lot of these have bat-like ears and a bat nose. Less slothy references. Here's something from I grabbed from what do you call it? Instagram from Pascal Blanche, quite excellent. I subscribe to his page. There's his page there. This has very a Richard Corbin kind of a look to it, and I like this texture, this concentric ring texture. That's obviously some kind of a brush or tool or something. But that's pretty great. And he's on he's eating the skulls, I guess, or he's just dropping skulls on himself because he gets that's a fun thing. Not sure what's happening. Is that his tongue there? That must be his tongue. So that's pretty great. And you got like weird Cthulhu idols on either. Yeah, that's great. That's pretty good. I'm assuming this is not AI. Let's hope it's not. And here's another one. There's more of you got the bat elbows going on there, and giant claws, and a whole bunch of tongues or tentacles. Don't know who drew that. Don't know what that's from. But it's pretty great. It's got like a weird, like his organs are almost on the outside of his belly there. I like his tiny little. Maybe I'll do that. And wings. I don't know of any wings. I also had this miniature as well, which is great. He's just like going, "Hey, don't forget about me." Is that all? No, we got one. We got two more. Here's a very kind of bat face shape. It's like he's got multiple segments to his face, and he's got looks like a tail with holes in it. And his arms also have holes in them, which is kind of cool. And his stomach also, and his boobs also. There's a bunch of holes. This is just a different view of that same miniature from Death May Die. And then finally, from Michael Bukowski. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Can I drink this now? Yeah, that's good. That's the stuff. I like how Michael chose the human-like teeth rather than the monstrous fangs. It's pretty cool. And again, the bat wings. Some of these have bat wings, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to put in the bat wings. Have I ever drawn Tsathoggua before? I feel like I probably have. But I don't know. Okay, so we can close all these. Closey. And I don't know. Should we start drawing the other? So the pose. The pose. That's the thing. Let me get rid of. That's what I have to decide. This is always the. Are we going to use any of these TS words? We're not going to use the tsunami. I don't think. Bullied. Torpid Tsathoggua, since he's so laid back. Yes. Oh, toporgic, which is organically full to time. That's interesting. Tips always flapping around. Tips or lips? Lips, maybe. What was the Sukapin? Okay, now we got to look these things up. I listed them off. Now let's look them up. Tsukupin. Images. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let me just drop this right into the file here. We could have, I mean, chasing a boat is more of a Cthulhu thing than a Tsathoggua thing. Tsathoggua seems inherently lazy, so I don't think he's going to be chasing anything. But I also wanted, maybe I go against type. Maybe I do something, I don't know, Tsathoggua really like running hard, doing something extreme pole vaulting. I don't know. But this is the Tsukupin, Sukapin. There's a boat. The Surus, which is distress. That's we can include some distress. Tsessebis. That's the. Oh. Did you mean Tsesebe? Oh yes, there it is. Okay, here we go. Hello. I mean, I'm not sure if this is going to be applicable, but let's look at the. Let me. We got some Tsesebe. I'm probably not. I feel like no. All right, so it's a no with that. Tsar, I'm not sure how to use that. And the Sansa, last one. Sansa. Yes, the shrunken head. We could put some shrunken heads on him. Why not? Give him a necklace of shrunken heads. All right. So this is what I was originally thinking. And this is not the drawing. We've not started the drawing yet. Maybe I just shrink this. Shrink everything here. Shrinked. I was thinking like, because, you know, the usual one is like, hello, here I am. I'm Tsathoggua. I got a big mouth. I got bulbous eyes. I got maybe a bat nose. I got some hair. And I got the pot belly. You know, that's the kind of like static, boring. Maybe there's some cultists or something. Maybe there's a fire. I don't know. But that seems boring to me. So what I was thinking of was a behind view. Where maybe, I don't know, he's like looking, you're looking up at him. Like, let's do perspective. If this was a skyscraper, right? So imagine this is a skyscraper. Now we change that skyscraper into a Tsathoggua. So, and we're looking at him from behind. So I don't want to do too much but. But that might be inevitable. So, I don't know. He's looking down at you. Ears? I don't know. Is that cool or is that just weird? Like, here's his shoulder. Here's his arm. Here's his leg. Very, you know, it doesn't have to be this humanoid. But he's like looking and like maybe, you know, he's looking down at you because you invaded his domain. So this could be like an over the shoulder. Whoa! But we won't. Obviously, we won't do that. Tenebrous, here we go. More suggestions. Maybe Tsathoggua has to do cardio. Tenebrous means shrouded in darkness. Yes, indeed, tenebrous. So I'm not sure about that either. The other thing I was thinking, while I was out on my dog walk, what if we did a movie poster? 1980s movie posters. 1980s was the best time for movie posters. I think we can all agree with that. Like, look at this. Look at this Back to the Future. Is this? Yeah. It's so hard to know what's real on the internet anymore. But like, Okay, let me drop this in. What are some, like, you know how, okay, like, for example, when we made the Spaceship Zero poster, which our bassist Bob Fugger, here we go. Is this gonna work? Yes, here we go. Our bassist, here's Bob. He was our kind of graphic designer. And then, so he took, I think he took all the photos. I don't know who took the photos. Anyway, photos were taken. And Bob put them all together in Photoshop or whatever. And then Chris painted it. Chris Woods, our sixth member of the band. He painted an oil painting. So this is kind of the traditional, you know, kind of floating heads, different scenes for the movie. So what would that be for Tsathoggua? That was gross. I apologize. Let's not try to do that anymore. All right, let's get back to Blade Runner. Oh, here, hey, look at this. Look at this. Classic 80s movies poster. It's a whole web page. Would I like notifications? No. No, thank you. Yeah, Blade Runner. Who would be the actors in a Tsathoggua Welcome to the Island movie? Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. That's pretty good. All this stuff is like more than 20 minutes though. That's the other. Oh yeah, this is the movie poster I remember for Back to the Future. Oh, that's Back to the Future too. Okay. Aliens, boring. E.T., kind of boring. Not what I'm looking for. War-related movies. Now we're getting into this kind of a thing where it's like different figures. So maybe like, I don't know, somebody pick an actor who might be in Dead Poets Society, Airplane. Yeah, like this kind of stuff. You know, Drew Struzan. Drew Struzan recently passed away. Last year? Classic. Oh, this is also Drew Struzan, the classic Indiana Jones. So the elements that I obviously Tsathoggua would be there. And again, this is not the drawing. But if it was a poster, we'd have like maybe, I don't know, the island. Here's the island. You got the smoke. You got to always do the smoke. Maybe there's the boat. No, it should be a raft. Because the guy in the song is on a raft. There's a guy. Maybe this is the drawing. Maybe I've started. Okay, let's just say we started. What time is it? 10:38. 10:38. We're just starting. We're just doing it. And we'll do a big Tsathoggua here. Again, this would be like an upshot. And then I don't know, somebody's face. Somebody's face would go. Or maybe there's like, no. Like, oh yeah, like, oh okay. Here we go. 1950s horror movie posters. Maybe that's what we want. Yes. Look at this stuff. Dracula's Living Nightmares. There's not going to be any scantily clad cheesecakes, ladies. There's the Curse of the Demon. That's good. Oh yeah, and you got like the little inset here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's great actually. There's no, I mean, it's a 3-minute song, right? 4 minutes maybe. Welcome to the Island. Oh, that's pretty good. But again, we don't need a cheesecake lady on there. Night of the Blood Beast. They all have cheesecake ladies. This is pretty good. The Curse of the Baby Woman. This is like obviously not real. But I like that idea. Where was the one I was looking at before with the inset? Yeah, this Island Earth. Look at that. That's what we want. Yeah. Where did it go? Come back, Zinc. Let me just grab this. Like we need a thing. We need a thing. We need these guys. That's what we need. Why is there a book there? There's a little book in the left-hand corner. This island Earth. Okay. Yeah, that's great. I just got to do the tube, man. Everyone remembers, yeah, something like that. Except, of course, in the song, the protagonist. If you're not familiar with the song "Welcome to the Island" by the Darks of the Hillside Thickets, there's a guy, and he's sick of society. He has no friends. He's got no future. He gets on a boat. I'm out of here. Forget the world. F you, world. I just want to. I don't know why it's taking me so long to flop this. But something like that in the corner, right? And if it's inset thing, that's cool too. Right? This poster thing. So we got maybe we got guy here, another one, maybe like two behind him. I don't know, because there's natives. Maybe they're wearing masks of some kind. I don't know. But this guy, what's he doing? I don't know. Kind of looking up. I like the pose. The pose is great. He's not holding on to anyone though. But that's an idea. I need an actor. Does anyone? Dwayne Drummer. Sorry, pardon me. Dwayne Drummer. I have a cold. That's my excuse. Who would the actor be? Do we like? Could be like? I'm kind of thinking like. Who's the actor who played Grand Moff Tarkin? Maybe he's the guy. And then, I don't know, the title would go up here. Tsathoggua. Welcome to the island is the subtitle. So we need that space for the title. I mean, we can squash and stretch. What is the? That's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to worry about the size. The exact dimensions don't need to be perfect. Paul Rubens, that would be funny. Who is Paul Rubens? That's not a bad idea. Paul Rubens. Scared face. They all just look like Pee Wee Herman. Here's one from, I don't know what these are. What's that one from? Oh, that's from, is that from Buffy the Vampire Slayer? It must be from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Paul Rubens, Peter Cushing. Peter Cushing is dead. Paul Rubens is dead. Everyone's dead. Peter Cushing. Thank you. Thank you, Alan. I knew I could count on you. Peter Cushing. Jeffrey Combs would also be, oh my God, that's actually brilliant. Okay. I'm pivoting. Jeffrey Combs. Let me find a picture. I don't want him to just be like passively sitting there though. So I need a picture of Jeffrey Combs. What's he doing? I mean, I don't want to say I'm friends with Jeffrey Combs, but I met him multiple occasions. And we chatted a little bit on the social media. Mostly like responses to other people's posts. So I feel like if I really wanted to get serious, I could ask him to take a selfie. But let's not do that. Let's not bother the man. Jeffrey Combs scared. This one from the Frighteners. That's pretty good. Oh, there's the mustache, Jeffrey Combs. These are all. Oh, it's Jeffrey Combs as in makeup for what's his name, the Raven guy, Edgar Allan Poe, one of our best writers. Dr. Haggis. Why? I just want to find. Oh, okay. Let me look at these ones. All right, I'm taking it off the screen. Seymour. That's what I want. That's a pretty good one. might have to. Yes, maybe that's it. Maybe this is the one. It's so low res, but I can work with it. I think I can work with it. I think I can work with it. Stand by. Sorry this is taking so long. Just double checking to see if there's anything that instantly comes up as better. But I think this will be the one. Let me drop it in. Okay. We're just gonna. We're not gonna give him the Hitler haircut. But everything else, I think we can use. Jeffrey Combs, thank you for this inspired suggestion. I want to. Yes, I want to transform that. So let's put him here. Who else is in this movie? Maybe Peter Cushing is in this movie. What was the other suggestion? Maybe David Warner would go well with Peter Cushing. Jeffrey Combs or Bruce Campbell? Yeah, Bruce Campbell. Let's do David Warner. Let's just. I don't know why. I don't know what he's doing. There's no women in this movie. Classic Lovecraft. No women. David Warner. Actor. Let me see. A young David Warner? No, an old David Warner. Let me see. Oh, this is kind of cool. It doesn't really like... It's David Warner, but it doesn't look like David Warner. That's my problem. It's in a nice pose. This is all taking way too long. Stern. I want a stern David Warner. All right, let me... David Warner, Titanic. I guess David Warner was in the Titanic, and I don't remember. Because I saw it one time. Yeah, let's put him... Yeah, let's use this bowler hat. He also dead. All right, a bowler hat. Come on. But maybe a different pose. Maybe a different... Yeah, this one. His mouth is open just a little bit. Okay, here we go. So, David Warner... I could almost use this pose. Just transpose Jeffrey Combs' face over... But no, we're going to do something different. Okay. Let me flip this one as well, so they're kind of facing each other. Not image rotation, just this layer. Edit, transform. Okay. So he's kind of looking lovingly up at. Maybe they're looking away from each other. Let's have them looking away from each other. All right, so we're going to put... Here's our good friend Combs. What the hell am I doing? Come on now. This is outrageous. And then we'll put... Here we go. Behind him, smaller. Da-da, because he's got second billing. And then... and then this is going to be way over 20 minutes. It's going to be a 120-minute monster. All right. But it's just supposed to be a sketch. Okay, so let me continue roughing out Tsathoggua up here. We need him to have eyes. Eyes. A toad-like idol with 1,000 eyes. You know what? I'm gonna look up some toads. Weird toad. I feel like I probably already have. Not Teod. Weird toad. How about ugly toad. Let's try ugly toad. Ugly toad face. I mean, toad's ugly, but also cute. Am I wrong? Maybe this is the one. Let me grab this. Oh, look at this guy. Oh my god. It's just a bullfrog, right? Yes or no? Here's our reference. Look at that. Look at him. He's been working out. Okay. Okay. Cool. Alright. And Buford the frog. Okay. I need more tea. I need to shut up and draw. That's what I need to do. I don't want it quite straight on though. What layer? I did. Apparently, I did some of these on a different layer. There, I did it on the. I feel like I don't need that anymore. Let's just merge these two. Okay. But he's always lazy. He's got the lazy eye. Yeah, see? Yeah. Maybe the raft would be a little further away. Pardon me. Get the smoke rising up into, not away from our subject. And I don't want it to just be a head, though. I like how this guy has the, whatever the hell that is, nasal structure there. Tsathoggua could be cute. Maybe it is a love story. Oh. Google angry toad. Too late. I missed it. Okay, so now I think we're cooking with gas. Get some bulbous eyes going on there. Like it's just face. I want more than just face. This is my problem I'm having. Pardon me. Let's shrink this. Shrink it down. Yeah, something like that. You know what? Maybe there's a plane. Let's put a plane in the background. This is part of the story that didn't go into the song. There's a plane. No, get that plane out of here. I love that texture on the arms. It's pretty good. Here, let's just put a hand in here. Kind of coming up behind. And then the rest of the body is just, I don't know. He's got eyes on his back. Let's do that. Eyes all over the place. This guy's lousy with eyes. Why am I drawing with white? I don't know. I don't know why I'm drawing with white. I don't know how it happened. He's got the fat lips. We've got to put a tongue in. Let's get that tongue. Let's get it coming out here. Big fat tongue. Something like that. The lids. Do we want to have eyes within eyes? Is that weird? Yeah, maybe we'll try that. And then, okay, so we got the scary claws. Does it need to have? Maybe it's got. Yeah, here, let's do that. We'll give it 5. We'll give it 5 fingers, including the thumb. Ooh, Spider-Man. Ba, 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 ba. Some shagginess. Okay, I think we got something to work with here. But again, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Always drawing on the wrong layer, Torm. When will you learn? The answer is never. I will never learn. Okay, now let's get. We don't need that. We need combs. Let's do it. All right, let's do it. Okay. We're just going to do a draw over. We're definitely cheating this one. All right, let's do, and in fact, let's take this purple. So it's the same color. Nice dark purple. Look at the horse track hooligan drawing up some great stuff. Hey, I was on there a couple times. I was a horse track hooligan sometimes. All right, so let's go to change our brush. What? Do a nice angular. It's Jeffrey Combs, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jeffrey Combs. Ew. I don't really have a Jeffrey Combs impression. But I feel like he should have a beard. Or at least beard growth. I don't know how that would look. It's just... Let's get rid of this for a second. Oh, no, I got another one underneath it. Okay. In fact, let's get rid of the blue and the green. And those two. All right. I forgot what layer I'm on. Layer 20. I kind of want to put his eye direction a little bit different. Let's see how that goes. So not the... let's just do kind of a... It's a bit cartoony. But let's do... Suggestion of beard. And so that would make... Let me look up Jeffrey Combs. What's the Jeffrey Combs normal hairstyle? Usually pretty short. That's not bad. Hang on. Where are you? This'll do. This'll do. Let me show you what I'm looking at. There it is. That's the haircut. Okay. Nope, I don't want that color. All right. Somehow it got less dark. Okay. I just want to zoom out. Zoom out just a bit. There, perfect. Okay. Here's Jeffrey Combs. That's how we like to see him. There we go. Now we got us some Jeffrey Combs. I'll send this to Jeffrey. Or Jeff, as I call him. And maybe he'll get a kick out of it. Right? Okay. Anything else we need to... Let's take a look at it without our reference. It kind of looks Jeffrey Combish. Jeffrey Combish. Let me get some. All right. All right, Jeffrey. You've done a good job up until now. No, that's too big. There's my eraser. And let's shrink it down. Jeffrey Combs. Combs. Does that look like Jeffrey Combs at all? I don't know. I don't know if it does. But it's him. You can't deny that it's him. I don't know. What am I missing that's making it not look like Jeffrey Combs? I'm not a very good caricaturist. I'll give you that. I feel like that's as good as it's going to get. And the more I add, the worse it's going to get. So I feel like we'll add some shading to under the nose and the end step. And now David Warner. Where are you, David? Here you are. I want to put you... David Warner. I'm gonna... Oh, should we put the bowler hat on him? I think maybe. No, he's got a great hair. He's got great hair. Don't cover up David Warner's hair. Don't do it. All right, so we've gone from something to nothing here in the space of... How long have I been streaming for? 50 minutes. 50. Bully says, will you send this to Mr. Combs when you're done? Yes. Yes, I will. All right. Again, pardon me. Sorry for my sickness. David Warner, great actor from Tron. A few different... they've both been in Star Trek multiple times. And, of course, David Warner's been in some Lovecraft film, I think. Oh, my God. What is happening here? The problem is my brush is too big, or he's too small. Let's increase that a bit. Well, maybe what I have to do is adjust the auto contrast. Will that help? That does help. Okay. All right, we're drawing David Warner. We're drawing David Warner. I don't think I've ever drawn David Warner before. But... And I can't send it to David Warner because David Warner is dead. Sad. He was also, one of my favorite roles was the Loeb from Freakazoid. David Warner. I feel like this one needs more. This is less of a high contrasty photo, so it might need more. Might need more detail in the shading when I get around to that step. This looks a bit David Warnerish. Don't want to make him look too old, but he is older, and that's a great. Let me take away this. It looks a bit weird. Whatever I have going on around this eye is wrong. Looks a bit cartoony. Oh, damn it. Why did you do that? Photoshop, why? Is that better? It's better. Okay. And then, so where does, here, let me look up Combs again. Where? Combs is, go down like that. Oh, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Surprise. Let's just do it by eye. I need to make this purple. Make this layer purple. Violet. And then, so this is okay. That's our border. So now we can that's fine. That's fine. That's all good. Okay. We done David Warner. We done Jeffrey Combs. Looking good, I think. Maybe a little bit more. Give him a little bit more of an outline. And let's put him in a box. Okay, let's get our purple back. Let's put these guys in a box. All right. Here. And here. And here. And I don't know. Do we want more? You want more down below? Combs? What's going on with this area here? Somebody messaging me. Okay. I can deal with that later. Oops. Maybe like, let's just fill this in. This can all be black as well. And that's all fine. That's good. That's art. My friends, That's hard. Okay. Okay. Do I want to move that around at all? Feel like give a little more room for the hand. And I don't know, maybe just some. Oh no. And then okay. So we got here's our Jeffrey Combs on the raft. On the raft. Is there any kind of a sail on the raft? I don't know. Let's put a sail. You know what's hard to draw? Water. Water is hard to draw. Okay. We'll have a little water line here. No one don't want to touch the top of his head. That's a tangent. Friends, that's a tangent. All right, here's the island. Welcome to the island. This is the welcome to the island. Maybe there's a little tiny. And this I think can all be pretty much. Let's put the hint of a little, make it a little bit bigger. Here's the trail up to the top. We'll put some stones, some standing stones, and a little fire. That fire may end up being white at the end. We'll see. But yeah, drawing water hard. Okay, let's get our. I mean, it looks like something, right? Okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll put there's a cloud behind it. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. There's a cloud. There's clouds behind it. And that'll separate our Tsathoggua. Now we draw the monster. I'm out of tea, so we got to wrap it up pretty quick. Now we draw the monster. I don't know how much I should say. The reason I'm drawing this, but I'm going to transfer. I don't know if I'm going to transfer this exact drawing, but I'm going to do a physical one as well. What are some creepy Tsathoggua eyes? Let me look at my Tsathoggua reference again. That's normal. I like those. I like those. These like you can't like. Where is he looking? Where is the pupils? You don't know. I like how. Are these also his eyes, or are these? What's going on here? Maybe he does have multiple eyes in this one. Can't really see any eyes in this. Oh yeah, you can. They're just kind of glowing. That's cool. Doesn't help me though. Here are these are just like gray orbs, which is also kind of cool. And maybe. This one does have the pupils, the kind of cat eyes, which are pretty good. All right, last one. Let's look at this guy. Nothing special. Okay. Let's do not Kermit the Frog eyes, but all right. Where's the light source? We don't care. We don't care. We're gonna put some lumpy bumpies. We're just gonna add in more eyes. Who's gonna stop me? Nobody. You can try to stop me, but you won't succeed. More eyes. They're all piled on top of each other. Because that's disgusting. Let's do the hand. Maybe he doesn't have like super. I always draw like super sharp claws. Let's look up weird animal claws. Let me Google weird animal claws. Fingers. Weird animal fingers. How about that? We got the eye coming up. Everyone knows the eye. They have that one thin finger that they stick into like holes in branches. What is going on? This is weird animal claws. Talons, maybe. Extremely weird animal feet from Live Science. This is Yes, let's take a look. This will be fun. What is going on there? That's got to be like a seal or something, right? They don't say. Just put a picture. There's the tapir, the tiptoe tapir, the gravity-defying geckos, the mountain-climbing alpacas. Ooh, cool, cool. Yeah, maybe I put, the toes, that's fine. Ooh, scaly mosquitoes. Too much? Oh, here we go. The platypus. That's a platypus, the venomous platypus. That is interesting. The two-toed ostriches. Yeah, we could... Yeah, let me look at this one. Oh, no. Let's do that one. Give it some different textures. And let's just have... They won't be curved talons. And one of them will be like super long for no reason. Because it's a great old one, right? Does he want joints, or are they just going to be flabby like a toad? I mean, I'm sure toads have joints, but... maybe this one's long too. Sure. Use the space. Use the space in the drawing, that's what I say. On the canvas. Use that canvas space. And then this one is the thumb. Alright. Yeah, so that here is where I knew that I was going to have a problem. Because the smoke. Okay. Something like that. And then we can get that. Let's now do the maw of Tsathoggua. Gonna have some serious maw going on here. I feel like I'm running out of room for that tongue. But let's do it anyway. Let's have it come down under here. This is the tongue, everybody. I warned you. I tried to warn you about the tongue, but you wouldn't listen. Do we put eyes on the tongue? I think the answer to that has to be yes. It's a queer tongue, remember, as per the description. It's a queer tongue. What does that mean exactly? No. We give it like a texture. Let's put some little... Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Some little eyes on the tip, on that tongue. It's like a tentacle tongue, right? Come on, draw better, Torin. Maybe one right on the very tippy tip. Alright, so that's the tongue. We'll put in some teeth. Standard. Monster teeth. Let's give him some gums, though. I don't know. Is that wrong? You don't have to have teeth everywhere. That's how I feel. I mean, that's just how I feel. Sorry, I've been looking at my reference and missing the chat. Anything happening in the chat? How's everyone doing today, by the way? Jabba eyes. Ooh. He does kind of look like Jabba the Hutt, doesn't he? I kind of made him look like Jabba the Hutt. Was that unconscious? No. I believe this is some nice texture here. And some more of these gums. I believe this is Thundercats music. Where's his? It ends here, doesn't it? It does look like Jabba the Hutt, but I'm not going to change it now. No. Honeycomb's big. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not small. No, no, no. Honeycomb's got that big honey taste. Okay, I think we're approaching the end here. Put some more eyes. Just random eyes. Eyes upon eyes upon eyes. A toad-like idol with 1,000 eyes. Grah, rawr, grr, I'm scary. Oh, we're gonna need to get in a bit of shag, maybe under his bottom lip. Give him a beard. He's not Beatus, the serpent bearded, but he is the Tsathoggua. Some more texture around here. Oh no! Oh, come on! Get serious. All right. All right. How am I going to do this? Where's the edge of the post? We have to let's give it. Let's make it here. Yeah, a little closer. Something like that. And this one is fine. This is our movie poster. I mean, not bad if I do say so myself. Tsathoggua is coming. Okay. Another eye over here. And then... And then this is all going to be shaggy hair. Let's get in there. Let's get in there for the shaggy hair. Let's make it less... Yes, more look like shaggy hair. Thicker edges. Gonna make it look more comic booky, but that's fine. Something like that. This is his lip, his bottom lip. Got a bit of a separate that. A little bit of a halo around that, so we don't get confused. And this is the under the tongue. Some more hairy texture here. We don't need to get too in the weeds. This is Saul Hoopy we're listening to right now. That's right, Saul Hoopy. You heard me. The eyes have it, Charles. Quiet. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. I think we're going to wrap up pretty quick. Before I ruin it too badly. Alright, so let's get rid of our white layer. I mean, I think that's something. It's not nothing. I wish he was a little bit bigger. I wish he'd made him taller. But, yeah, I feel that's... I mean, okay, let me try something. Kids, don't try this at home. Nope. I need a different lasso tool. I need the rectangular, the polygonal. Right? I don't know if this is going to work. This might not work. I'm going to have to totally redo that. But what if I just stretch it? I think maybe yes. Shift him over just a little bit. I think maybe yes. I like it. I like this guy. And yeah, let's get rid of that wispy business there. Some Polynesian music to go with our... I don't know, just some more weird textures over here. Fill it up. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Is it flame? Something's on fire. Something's on fire. And then And so then, okay, so then his hand is come around like here. Oops, oops. Ding, 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 ding. And then we can define this tongue a little bit better as well. And then, boy howdy, are we ever close to being done. Holy smokes, you thought it would never happen. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Whew, pardon me. Okay, so let's get rid of Buford here. And I don't know. Let me save my work. Wouldn't be sad if it crashed after all this work. Let me just plump up these lips a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, yes. Boom, 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 ba, 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 ba. I don't even know what that was. Okay. Okay. What's a good? Let's try this one. Tsathoggua. That's fine. It's tried and true. Tsathoggua. Welcome to the island on another layer. Not enough room. Up there. Get up there. I kind of don't. Maybe we don't need. Oh, okay. Here's what we'll do. Welcome to the island. There or there? Here, I think. I think on the right. And there's something up with the character. Is it auto? Let's try 48. Nope. Let's try 30. That's fine. 30 is good. Sweet. You have your new album cover. Yeah, maybe. I feel like this could be a t-shirt on Threadless for sure. Make title curve. That's another 30 minutes for me to do that. I'm just not that great. That's like an Illustrator thing, not a Photoshop thing. Maybe there's a way to do it in Photoshop. I just don't know. But I do know that I want everything. Let me get rid of the garbage. Yeah. We didn't use the Tsuka pin. We didn't use that. We did use that. That's our hello friends. There's our good. We used that. We didn't use that. Okay. I just want everything to be more centered. All right. Now, let's grab some white. Let's grab some. Let's go to one of my favorite sample brush 312. And oh, I missed. I see a part where I missed in the mouth. I see a missed mouth. We'll just. And yeah, I kind of missed a couple parts actually. No, you can do better, Torn. Don't be lazy. I feel like all of this should really be like, I don't know, maybe? A little bit of rim light there. David Warner, you get some too. Just a bit. I'm here too. Remember me? Yes, David, we know you're here. Okay. And we got our little... I feel like I need a smaller brush for this, but... let's do the... Right? Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you here? That feels like a little bit too... Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use this brush. We're going to make it bigger. We're just going to... Yeah, send more texture. Texture. That's what we like. Let's put... Should it be... I mean, I maybe... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that on its own layer, so if I decide to change it later, I can change it later. But for now, we'll do that. And now, okay. The other thing I want to do, I said I would do this. Let's go. My big problem here. This looks kind of like a magnolia drawing. It's just a bit. It shouldn't be on the white layer. Is it on the white layer? It is. No. No, it's not on the white layer. Okay, we're good. Just wanted. Let me get rid of whatever's going on in his mustache here is not working for me. Okay. I feel like I'm really just overdoing it here. I should have left well enough alone. Let me look at my reference. Where's my Combs? Where's my Combs reference? Did I delete it? Oh no, I deleted my Combs. Come back, Combs. Let's see how far I can go back. I mean, I could just grab it again. There he is. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. We're going to make you 100%. And this is my white layer. I'm going to label it. David Warren was in a film called The Island. It's fortuitous. All right. Let's just... Yeah, that shouldn't be white. That shouldn't be white. None of this should be white. None of that should be white. All right. But let's... A little bit of white here. A little bit of white there. A little bit of white here. Get those. Right there. Just for the reflection. And then, I think, are we good? All right. Now. There. Maybe a little bit over here. Don't overdo it, Torn. You're in the danger zone right now. And, yeah, I think Bob's your uncle. Okay. How's David doing? David, where are you? I feel like David's pretty good. But let's take a look. I don't need to go. Is that, where's my David? There's my David. David, please come to the front. And, oh yeah, okay, I see what's happening here. So let's take this white. And then I'm just gonna get rid of some of that white. And then I think we're in business. Just the... I don't need to overdo it here. We're good. Nope. Wrong one. This is what gets erased. Okay. That's David Warner. He's happy. He's just glad to be there. He's glad to be on the island. Let's do, okay. Let's change this to white. Let's give it double click, outer glow, black, or let's select that same purple. And that's fine. Do I want to do the same for the welcome to the island? Or do I just do that? This font, for some reason, has the O is a weird swirl. But I guess I don't guess that doesn't bother me too much. Is there anything else I need to do? Yes. We need one more white layer. We're going to change our brush. And we're going to get that smoke. And maybe we'll do just a couple highlights. This is our top white. My God, we're so close to being done. And we can put some texture. Oh, and I also forgot a couple things. Okay, so, oops. Doop, roop, 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 roop. Get those claws. That's fine. Get some more whites in here. We could maybe. Doesn't really make much of a difference. Let's just. And this thing here. And then. There we go. And let's give it just a highlight around here. And a highlight around here. My God, it's like I know what I'm doing. And then some. It's water. It's water. All right, so this is Tauren. Oh, let's do it on a different layer. Tauren 2026. Yes, I nailed it. I got the year right. Thank God. Okay. Are we feeling good about this? I feel like it's done for now. Thanks for joining me. This was a good time. This was the 20-minute monster that lasted an hour and 20 minutes. It was an hour and 20-minute monster, but I think we're happy. One more thing I forgot to do. Let's fill in this part. Let me get back to my brush I was using, which was, oh shit, rough nib watery, I hope. That looks like it's darker than it needs to be. This is my purple layer. Well, oh well. Just fill in that, and then one here, and we're done. That's all I wanted to do. Thanks for joining us on this exciting episode of 20-Minute Monsters. I hope you had a good time. I made a mess there. God damn it. Wow. Awful. Okay. I will see you next time on the internet. And, hey, it's January 4th, so enjoy your Sunday. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll be back. I got some commissions coming up, and I think I have some time for some fun stuff, so goodbye. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Hey, tell your friends. Support me on Patreon.